Hey guys, Owen from the BBA here, the Barbell Academy. Big disclaimer, not an academy, but you can definitely spend your hard-earned cash here as if it were a prestigious institution to have me help you get somewhat looking good. So on the gram, click the link, send me money, I need it ASAP. Today we're going to talk about how to get jacked or yoked, as the kids say. And here's a spoiler, it's a lot simpler than you think. Let's be real, you shouldn't be wasting hours doing some workout split that some influencers told you to do while holding his favorite sponsored Big Subs item. Let's talk about what actually works, the no BS guide to getting jacked, with evidence, of course. Fact check me, baby. I'm ready. You ready? Let's go. Okay. First up, training frequency. How often do you need to train to get big? Short answer, more than never, but less than forever? Look, research shows that ideally you want to hit each muscle group about 2 to 3 times per week in order to grow. It's not rocket science. It's the sweet spot for maximum growth and recovery. More frequent training gives your muscles more opportunities and stimulus to grow. So if you're training legs once every other Tuesday, that's not cutting it, i.e. bro split, i.e. it's garbage, i.e. stop it, you know who you are. Don't at me, bro, with the golden era bodybuilding normies. It's 2024 now, we're bigger. You need to be able to train hard in the session, do sets of within the 10 to 20 range, and rep range of maybe 5 to 30, big it depends, per muscle per week, and be able to recover before the next session so that we aren't putting too much stress on our joints and connective tissue, and can train at 100% full power level over 9,000, because less than that is not going to get you anything notable in terms of gains, because you are still recovering, which is why we're here at the gym, baby, is for gains. What else? Now, exercise selection is where it gets fun, or maybe where people tend to overcomplicate the hell out of things. The big one, the big daddy of lifts, compound lifts, they're the GOAT. More joints equals more muscles equals more gains. Simple math, saves you time, but can come with some trade-offs, of course, as all things do. Namely, here is we can't specifically target one muscle, no bueno. And people respond differently. You have to determine which exercises best give you, emphasis you, that lovely stimulus and can get you close enough to fatigue without dying. And compound exercises can take a lot of stress in the body, and it's really hard to just nail one particular muscle group from it that you're trying to grow. So isolation exercises can be a pretty solid choice here, but as they say, variety is the spice of life. So mix and match to the set range model, chef's kiss. The best way to decide without getting super fancy is to give me cashola and let me do it for you. Or, again, pick up the exercise that works best for you. It's not super cool. It's pretty simple. Like if you're doing bicep curls and your quads are sore, something's off, change it. And if you're out there doing hammer curls thinking it's the secret to huge arms, get that bracky pump, stop it. Waste of time. Don't hate the player, hate the data. Hammer curls are...
Well, have you thought about, I don't know, not doing that?
All right, next. Now, here's where people usually go wrong. It's training volume. Too much, and you're out here looking like a zombie, wondering why. Do zombies even wonder? They have no brains, right? Can cadavers think? ADHD tangent. Don't worry about it. But you get the idea. And too little volume? Well, you're basically just socializing at the gym, wasting time. What are you doing? Get out, go home, do something else. So again, the research shows that the optimal volume for muscle growth is around 10 to 20 sets per muscle group per week. That's the sweet spot. according to all the meta-analysis that the real nerds are out there putting it together for you to get jacked. Thank you, nerds. But listen, this also isn't a one-size-fits-all, so adjust based on how your body handles it and where you are in your current training career. If you're newer, dial it right back. 4 to 8 sets, quality over quantity, people. Don't burn yourself out changing numbers. Also, for those who say, oh, but hey,
I can't get my calves bigger or my biceps to grow, even though I'm pushing hard.
Here's a thought for you. Maybe stop saving those exercises for the end of the workout. When you're physically dead inside, physically and psychologically, you're checked the fuck out. Put them at the start. Next up, rep ranges. The age-old debate. Here's the deal with this one. If you want strength, we generally keep it in the 3 to 6 rep range, high load. If you want muscle growth, i.e. hypertrophy, 5 to 30 reps is your sweet spot, but again, depends on the exercise and your own ability and the program. You see how these things all kind of tie together? Pay me money, I'll do it for you. Volume landmarks are a real thing. Ideally, you want to lift with a weight that brings you somewhere near failure, where in the sets, as you progress through the exercises, your ability to work through the load is gradually degrading. And I'm not talking about no dominatrix style degrading here, but the literal ability to do the same amount of reps as you did at the start, just set by set, just gradually getting worse. Like maybe you stopped at the first at 15 reps, second reps 14, third reps 13, like so on and so forth. We come to as well to intensity and effort. This one is a big one for people who think just showing up is enough. Nah, fam. If you want to get jacked, effort matters. If you're not pushing yourself close to failure, you're just going through the motions. It's like going on a date, putting in 50% and expecting a second date. Come on, man. She's already left. People don't even trade numbers anymore. So you can't even call her and be like, hey, babe, you still want to go on a date too? But what would I know? This is all I hear from people that go on dates. I've never even touched a woman. There's plenty of good research and good influences out there spreading the good word, the holy word, that you need to be working at least 1 to 3 reps shy of failure to really see progress. If you're a newbie, man, go in, sniff weights, get jacked, touch and feel things, you're sweet. Focus on technical work and doing things correct. And stop lifting stupid, heavy-ass loads for half reps that look like you're trying to take flight. Some of the biggest dudes out there, they're not maxing out every day. They train with this phenomenal intensity, but they control it. They push it to failure, actual failure, and they make it count. And newsflash, you're not as big as them. So humble yourself, namaste, embrace the pain, and get those reps in. If you're racking the weight and you look like you're ready for a photo shoot, and you're probably leaving gains on the table, push it, embrace the struggle. When your brain says, now we done, throw a couple more reps in, then throw a few more in. Those are the ones that matter. Those is the key difference between you and the guy next to you who's not growing, and the guy behind him who's just waiting for your ass to get out the machine. And that's it. Okay, guys, if you take away one thing from this video, let it be this. Stick to the basics. I mean, everything I said in this video is basic, but training frequency, focus on what gets you feeling good, hit the right volume, rep ranges, and push yourself. That's it. That's the secret sauce. And the stupid secret sauce is just showing up and being consistent, doing the above. And the ultra secret sauce, top shelf, I could get banned for sharing potential jail time, is to go into our Instagram, open.bba, click the link in the bio, send me the big bucks to help you get jacked and fuck my crazy lifestyle. Really expensive. The car is not economic at all. Sydney is horrid, and I need more ADHD medication, liquid form, pill form, whatever they've got, I'll take it. What are you still doing here? Video's done. Go train, laugh, live, love, as they say. Like the video, subscribe, share it, and follow the Instagram. Peace.